Welcome back. As the home of the appetizers, Bloomfield's Pub in Depew is making a name for itself in the restaurant scene of Western New York. And I'm joined now by the owner, Joseph King, with more details on his vision for this new spot. Welcome. Thanks for joining me.
Thank you for having me.
Ernie, tell us a little bit about your background in the hospitality industry and how that led you to, taking over this restaurant.
Sure. So taking over the restaurant itself was more of an opportunity. I know the old owner. He was ready to get out. I wanted to step in. My background in hospitality is I started as a dishwasher when I was 16 over at Lancaster Country Club. And then I kind of moved up through there. I moved to Virginia Beach. I was a bartender there. I moved to a manager there in a real nice place. Shout out Lunacy, that's in Virginia Beach. And I kind of fell in love with the atmosphere that's with it. So when the opportunity presented itself here, I jumped on it.
I love it. Okay. So one thing that's really cool about Bloomfield is you have like 90% of your menu that's gluten-free. So this is a really great spot for anyone with food allergies,
Sure.
right?
Yep, exactly.
Tell us a little bit about what you have to offer.
Sure. So we have a large spectrum of food, everything you can think of from your traditional kind of dive bar, wings, fingers, hoagies, all that. And then we have a Polish menu. We also have an Italian menu. We also have a seafood menu. We're all over the place. And like you said, 95% of the menu is gluten-free.
Huge. Okay, let's get into what you brought in for us today.
Sure. This is going to be probably our #1 appetizer. It's going to be the gluten-free mozzarella sticks. It's just fresh mozzarella. And then rolled in the gluten-free panko, marinara sauce, of course. This is one of our weekly specials. It's a Philly cheesesteak flatbread, again, gluten-free. And then our Polish platter over here, which is one of our biggest things. Everything on there is gluten-free, minus the pierogi. So there's your 5% of the menu that's not. Exactly.
Nice. Okay. So you call yourself the home of the appetizers.
Yep.
So what does that mean and what are your specialties?
Sure. So again, we're all over the spectrum with the appetizers, but we do have 22 appetizers on the menu. It's our #1 selling item as we go through there every single week. And then going forward, actually, for the football season, we've paired up with Game Day Buffalo over by the Bills Stadium, and we're going to offer an appetizer of the week every week there within their tailgate parties.
That's awesome.
That's going to be rotating every week.
I love that. Okay. What would you say are kind of the best sellers on the menu?
So the best seller for appetizer-wise is going to be those mozzarella sticks. Yeah. Everybody loves them. Every week we have changing specials.
I can attest to that. It's really good.
Every week we have changing specials, and those are always the biggest sellers just because they're new, they're unique. But anything you come in, you'll love, you'll be back again to have it.
Tell us about your location.
We are right on the corner of Broadway and Panora and Depew, right on that busy intersection over there by Catalyst Fitness where the old Panora is closing down. So tons of foot traffic coming through there.
I know you offer weekly specials. We just saw them quickly. Give us a few of them.
Sure. So our chef, Shannon, goes through and makes those every single week. She makes beautiful specials. They rotate, like I said, weekly. This week, the #1 on there is the Mini Mozz Monster. So it's going to be 2 sliders over top of a bed of fried mozzarella with more mozzarella cheese on top of it. It's been flying off the kitchen.
Nice. Okay. So I know that this is a new venture for you.
Yes.
This has been an opportunity that you kind of just like jumped at and took. And it's been quick, but how has it been being a business owner, a restaurant owner for something like this?
Everything's been awesome so far. So it's been about 3 weeks now since I closed, and now I'm running the place. And the biggest thing that I can kind of hang my hat on is the staff that I have.
Yeah.
Every one of them is amazing. Every day I think, I've covered all my bases because I'm learning constantly, and they check me at the end of the day like, well, you missed this, you missed this, you missed this. It's awesome to be able to lean on them and count on them every single day.
We got into the food, but tell us about the drinks that you have.
Yeah, so the drinks is another part of it. We have a huge bar in there that seats 12, and then a bar area that seats another 25. We have fantastic bartenders that have been there for years, most of them 5+ years that have been in there. When you come in there and have cocktails with them, it's like having a friend make you a drink at your house.
I love it. Is the space that you're in something that people eventually will be able to rent out and throw events at?
Yeah, absolutely. So we actually have a bunch of draft parties coming up, so people who are doing their fantasy football drafts, they rent out our patio, pizza, beer, everything have you, and it's a nice little party with all your friends and take over that.
Beautiful. Where can reviewers go to learn more about your specials and everything you have going on?
Sure. Go to Bloomfield's Pub on Facebook or Bloomfield's Pub on Instagram, either one of them. We constantly update it every single day. We have our specials out there, the bands that are coming in that week and everything, they can come see.
Oh, we've got bands, live music coming
Yep, we have one tonight.
Oh,
absolutely.
Nice. Already. If there's a band out there watching, how can they reach out to you to possibly book a gig?
Yeah, either call Bloomfield's our business number or go ahead and shoot us a message on Facebook and we'll get your book going forward.
Alrighty, Joseph. Thank you so much for coming in and sharing more about what you have to offer. Viewers, if you'd like to learn more about their location, menu, and weekly specials, you can connect with them on social media or visit their website at bloomfieldpub.com. Thanks again for coming in.
Thank you so much.